with us now, Republican Congressman Darin LaHood, member of the new Select Committee on China. Congressman, are you in the just shoot it down camp?
Well, listen, I have real concerns about the sovereignty of the U.S. and how we can allow the Chinese to have on-demand access to our airspace and have a leisurely balloon ride across the country. As has been publicly reported, we have tremendous nuclear facilities in Montana. We have bases across the U.S. where this balloon is floating by. So, yes, I have lots of concerns. I think everything should be on the table. And Leland, to think that...
With due respect, it sounds like everything is on the table, sir. They just have not yet shot it down. So the question again, are you in the, hey, President Biden's being soft on China because he hasn't shot it down yet?
Listen, I think everything should be on the table, and I think this should be on the table. Here's what I don't agree with. Relying on the Chinese with their excuse that this is a weather apparatus. The Chinese have been deceitful on so many different things, going back to, they only had 100 deaths during COVID, or COVID didn't come out of the Wuhan lab.
Yeah, no, of course. Look, you know the Chinese are lying when their lips are moving. That's just sort of been the basis of the past 75 years of the Chinese Communist Party. Let me ask you, just flip this around. Americans are now fixated on this thing because it's flying overhead, and whatever it's collecting could be significant. It could not be. At the same time, we could be using our own signals intelligence to see what it is sending back to the Chinese. Therefore, we are trying out our own countermeasures. Perhaps there's all sorts of different reasons. Either way, it is a pittance of an intelligence coup for the Chinese compared to what they get every day from TikTok. And I'm wondering if, in a weird way, this isn't a wake-up call to the American people and a chance now for Congress, and perhaps if the White House, if they want to actually take real action.
Well, it should be. What I tell people as part of being on the Intelligence Committee and the Select Committee on China is China has a plan to replace us, and they're working at it every single day. And we need to wake up to that reality, whether that's technologically or militarily or diplomatically from a national security standpoint. They are working to do that every single day. And this Select Committee on China, we are focused on the malign activities of China and what they're doing. And so that will be a big part of it. The other part will be coming up with solutions on how we counteract China. I don't look at this as a Republican or Democrat issue. This is an American issue, Leland. And that's what we're going to focus on doing it. And this is emblematic of that. And I think many people question why this balloon is still flying, again, across the United States. And we've not got any good answers for why, why the Biden administration is not taking more action.
Well, I guess that's the point, right? And you're a member of the Intelligence Committee. There's often things that people don't say. There's often things that are happening that we don't know about. Do we really believe, and maybe we do, the press secretary said we're going to leave it to the Department of Defense. He's the commander in chief. Why don't you think we've heard from President Biden a more forceful statement about this?
Well, I think it's a mistake, particularly, as you said, the country is fixated on this. They want answers. Listen, come forth, give a press conference, give some reassurance to the American people that it's not what we think it is, which, again, goes back to the lack of trust, the deceitfulness of the Chinese, the fact that they are working against us every single day. They're our number one adversary, and they have a balloon in the sky that's the size of 3 buses. And to tell us it's conducting weather, surveillance is just ridiculous.
Yeah, well, we all know that's not true. But I appreciate it, Congressman. Thank you very much for being here, sir. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.